And then, you know, and you disrupt the class, and then you discover you can disrupt the class for a living. It comes from a strong desire to be anybody but you. In high school, I was voted most likely to be someone else. And so, you know, I fell sideways into it. I mean, if you're asking for the professional side of it, this is why I don't teach a workshop, because I can't say to you, well, become a stand-up comedian, right, and then, you know, about halfway through your career, trip sideways into voiceovers, because the William Morris Agency voiceover agent, who's just opened up a voiceover department, saw you do your impressions and came up to you and said, you know, you could probably do voiceovers with those impressions, and have you go, okay. And, you know, I mean, it's like I didn't go for it. I was trying for like the big, you know, sitcom, you know, brass ring kind of thing that, you know, I saw a couple of my buddies grab. But I just went out and you know, it ended up being this sideline that through, you know, it's the greatest gift I've ever been given. It's like this little sideline part-time job thing. Yeah. That the stand-up comedian was going for became like it became my life. And I'm so grateful that this has become my career. I'm you know, if it had gone the other way, I'd probably still be middle acting at the Chuckle Hut all across the country. So, but you know, what you do, you know, you study acting, you study. I have a background in stand-up comedy, and you know, you work those chops, and you show up. And you know, the good news is about, you know, your look. Thank God, in my case. And you don't have to worry about hair, lighting, makeup.
Well, and the thing is, that although there are people who are really good at teaching, and this as a segue goes, one of whom is Richie Horvitz. He truly is. Apart from being a world-class actor, Richie is without question one of the probably 2 or 3 most sought-after voice acting teachers in Hollywood, without question.
And fecal sculptor.
And fecal sculptor. Yes.
Good! I was there pooping the bacon!
I put it there, Zim. All part of my latest plan to make sure that you don't take over the
Who
world
are you?
before me.
Who are you?
I am.
Who are you?
I am the brain.
Narv? What is this, Narv?
I am the one who ponders.
You don't know, and most said he was voted most likely to be someone else. Richie was voted most likely to be associated with the phrase, and then turned the gun on himself. Go ahead, Richie.
For me, it was 1954. I was sitting in an ice cream counter at Schwab's Ice Cream in a tight sweater. And someone said, oh, you would probably do great voiceover. You know, I agree with my 2 compadres here. I didn't start out to do voiceover. I started out on camera as a child actor, and I did a lot of teen films in the 80s. And then around 89, there was this Writers Guild strike that just like crippled the business. Yeah. And someone said, hey, you should get into voiceover. And I was like totally oblivious to voiceover. I didn't know anything about it. I didn't know what to do. I shared an office. My commercial agent, you were there, Rob, shared an agent with Susan Nathy, yeah. Sandy Schnarr. Right. And I went over and I said, I want to do voiceover. And they're like, Sandy said, okay, go make a tape, a demo tape. It was a reel-to-reel. It was a reel-to-reel. And and then I started doing a couple of commercial gigs, and then I landed an animated job, and I thought, okay, this is what I want to do. Because you get a different script every week. You get to work with amazing actors. It's like being on stage. It's a stage production, and you get to laugh and have fun, and you get to use your imagination, which is really important to me. It's what I call